Welcome back to the SL Industries YouTube channel. Oh man, sorry the furnace just kicked on. I'm in the basement here, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. So this should be episode 2 of our combat gear in Appalachia series, and we're going to be talking about combat mindset and mentality for you to apply to your use case. So the first part we're going to talk about is offense versus defensive combat. I really hope I don't have to retake this. So when you're looking at combat, there's offensive and defensive. And what you get is defensive is usually a property you have, a group of people you have already set up in a compound. Maybe it's your bug out location if that's what you have, or it's your home base. Or maybe you're on some kind of observation post or a FOB, a forward observation base, and you're getting attacked. That is defensive. In this use case, you probably already have bunkers set up. Maybe you have trenches, maybe you have C-wire or barbed wire, you have set up perimeters, you might have snipers set up with pre-marked, or at least designated marksmen that have calculated and pre-set up ranges so that you know how far different landmarks are, whether that's trees, roads, a group of bushes, a pond, a creek. You already know the range, so you don't have to go through and calculate it or range find it or use a range card. You already know what the range is on where they're at. But then there is offensive. This is what a lot of people like to look at. This could be whether you're assaulting or you are retaking over a place. This is CQB. This is a lot of the high-speed stuff, and it's also on larger military applications, artillery strikes, missile strikes, big movements in through, offensive. Now there's a use case that offense is the best defense, and that is also often true. If you just stay in defense and you keep getting offense, eventually they're going to wear you down. So at some point you have to push back and apply that offense as a defense. Of course, that'll be up to your specific use case and how you apply it. Now, we also have, who are you fighting? Do you know who your enemy is? There's a lot of people that think it'll be the government. Maybe it'll be your neighbors. In which case, why? Why are you fighting your neighbors? They could be your biggest allies. Is it a foreign government, foreign military coming in and invading? Who is your enemy? Okay? Know who you're fighting. And that comes into a bunch of things. Knowing what they wear, knowing how they fight, what capabilities they have. There are all sorts of good things that come from knowing who you're fighting. Okay? Why are you fighting them? Is it because you're told to? Are you being told to fight them and they're being told to fight you? Are they coming to fight you and you're acting in defense? Why are you fighting them? Is it vengeful? In which case, is that really the right thing to do? We'll go into morality. Why are you fighting them? Are you oppressed? Are they oppressing you and you're fighting back? Is it, in the case of the government, is it are you being oppressed by tyranny? Is it tyrannous? Why are you fighting? Know that. How are you fighting? You got to know how you're fighting. Are you a rifleman? Do you have mortars? Are you the mortar guy? What are your tactics? Do you have grenades? Are you doing CQB through your neighborhood all day? Are you on a recon or a recce doing observations out on the fields looking down into a town or a village? How are you fighting? The furnace turned off. That is phenomenal. Okay, how long is it going to last? Are you expecting it to be a couple weeks? Is this a civil unrest that you're caught up in and now you just got to get out of it? Or it's a couple hours, maybe a day? By the time we're recording, we're coming around to November 1st and the government shut down. They're talking about EBT, SNAP benefits ending. There's a lot of people in major cities, in some less major cities, saying that they're going to start stealing and rioting because they're not getting their welfare money and their EBT benefits because they don't have jobs. They can't support themselves. Alright? Or is it a longer military conflict? Is it going to last years, months, possibly decades? There's been wars that last centuries. Do you think it'll be one of those? In which case, you're obviously not going to be alive to see the end of a century-long war. How long is it going to last? How long are you going to be in the fight before you get out? The U.S. military, you stay in for 4 years. Each deployment's a few months. That's how long they're in the fight. But you, if it's on your home base, in your foothills, your fields, your swamps, your mountains, you don't get to run away from the fight. And if you can, that's awesome. Best way to survive a war is to not be there. But if it's something that you're fighting for your moral cause, how long is it going to last? Are you prepared for it to make that long? What's your plan for food and water? Do you have enough storage for at least a year? And then supplement that with farming and hunting? And bartering? Who knows? One of the biggest things to remember in an active combat area or life in general is you're going to die. You're going to die. In combat, that risk is exponentially higher because people are trying to kill you. Okay? Remember, you're going to die, but that's okay. It's okay if you die. Because you found your faith in Jesus, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So what if you die? You die, you go to heaven. You're saved. But while you're on earth, make it make it worthwhile. The best you can. Do everything you can to make a lasting impact. So that those that are still alive on earth may reap the benefits that you give them. Okay, but remember, they're gonna die. It's just a matter of time. And then that brings us to morality. Are you being the good guy or are you the bad guy aggressor? Are you going town to town across your county, your state, the region, going through a town, either taking the males to slaughter them or enslave them? Are you raping and murdering the women and the children? Are you taking care of the children or are you casting them to the dogs? Don't be the bad guy. Because if you're the bad guy, people aren't going to want to help you. If you're the bad guy doing bad things, what are you even doing it for? Be the good guy. Help people when you can. Trade food with people. There's a bunch of kids. Give them candy if you have it. Be the good guy. Help rebuild something in return for food or water or shelter. Offer your time. Don't be the bad guy. Because at the end of the day, I was following orders is not an acceptable reason for committing war crimes or atrocities during war. So what if you were following orders, you decided to follow them? Make your own decisions, be the good guy. Have faith in Jesus Christ, and fight the good fight. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care, and stay fit, gents.